Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. So, did I change what we're doing for today? Yes, I did. Why am I doing that? Reasons. Don't mind the keycap puller. Just wanted to do something a little simpler. I did say I was probably going to end up changing today. But I'm just going to do the other, pixel thing. Good old Pikachu, the Mega Pikachu here. Yeah. Alright, I gotta cut her open. There we go. Thank you, handy knife. Dull as shit, but can still cut tape decently. That's literally all it's there for. Just to cut tape and packaging and crap. Okay. Get all this. Oops. Once again. And we're just gonna be following the exact same thing we did last time. Gotta use this to separate our, you know, these bits. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Good lord, this box top, man. Alright. Wow. I knew there would be a lot of yellow, but holy hell. Each is big. Okay, that's one. Oh, yeah. Hoping everyone's had a good day so far. I pretty much went right to bed after stream yesterday. Yeah, headache just kind of got that bad, so I took some Tylenol and just slept it off. And it worked. But goddamn, that was an early night for me. It's okay though. That's okay. Maybe I just needed it. Oh, actually, clearly I did. Wow, not a lot of these ones. Barely anything in here. Get rid of these darn little bits of plastic here. Last one, finally. Finally. Ah! Dropping it everywhere. There we go. Hey, Golden, have you ever eaten a pink or blue banana before? No, I have not. I've only ever eaten the yellow ones. And I guess technically the green ones, but only because it was too, you know, what is the word? Impatient to wait for it to ripen, and then immediately regretted that decision, like, completely. How you doing, Golden? Okay, that's not the one I need. Don't need that one yet, or that one. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Alrighty. This will probably be another very quickish stream compared to normal. But it's okay. It is okays. Okays? Okays. How many of that do I need? I need a little more. I'll need a little more. Yeah, there we go. That's what I need. Okay. That. And that. And this goes across all of them like that. You just came apart on me. Of course you did. There we go. Currently eating a blue banana right now. Alright, cool. Well, I hope it tastes good. Unless you're a masochist and likes to eat shit that actually doesn't taste good at all. I don't know, I'm not gonna judge. Okay. So this one goes here. And I need another one. And yes, I called this one specifically Zaprat because, come on, man, Zaprat was one of my mons in yellow. They did their thing. They were trying to pull their weight all throughout the entire run. And they did all right. I mean, they're part of the rodent corps. A wonderful, wonderful rodent corps. It's not bad, better than the genetic clones, the Cavendish bananas that we all eat are. Whatever, I like the clones. I'm allowed to like a clone. I think I did something wrong. I think I did. Yes, I did. I did do something wrong. Cheat. Yep, I did that wrong. There we go. That's better. There, now it makes sense. And then one of these big old plates. And I need another big old plate. Go here. Maybe. Here. Yep. Oh, you bastard. And then that guy goes in there. And then we do this. There we go. Now it's something. Still want to know why they use the random colored bricks in here. It all gets covered up immediately by yellows and stuff of later ones. That I'm never going to understand. And again, it's not like with Lego where they've got what's it called? Easter eggs with some of their brick choices. There it is. Took a while to find. I need that. Ding ding, found another. Okay. Okay. Interesting. You'd think they would maybe do this all as like bigger plates with maybe some of the smaller parts just to kind of give more edges to it. But instead we got the kind of like patchwork going on here. Multiple layers. Maybe it's more solid that way? Actually, yeah, it probably is just more solid that way. Maybe just doing straight flat sheets and stuff would be too brittle. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm not a brick engineer. Okay. Now, because we're building a Pokemon, maybe we'll do a little bit of Pokemon talk here. Number one, who all kind of remembers the earlier marketing stuff they did for Pokemon merchandise-wise? Where they just kind of threw whatever Pokemon they had on stuff all the time. It was always just random pokes. Like, they didn't know what the mascot was or what it could have been. So just like, sure, this guy, I guess. Let's just throw Poliwhirl on there next to Ash. I'm sure Poliwhirl's famous. No, I don't need that one. I need a teeny tinies. Or do I? Oh. Did I forget a step? No, I definitely didn't. No, I didn't forget the step. Okay, so we got the 3 there. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I don't need that. I already used it. I need another one of these. Poliwhirl and Nidorino. Just random as shit Pokemon. Just like, yeah, that one's probably fine. And nowadays, we all know it's Pikachu or nothing. Yeah, it's like they just had like no idea, I guess. It's like, him? Them? Oh god, fucking no. I think it was specifically with American merchandise too. I think Japan more or less had that shit on lock. green, and the blue, and that purple. 2 L's. And 2 of these. Okay. I can maybe figure this out. Figure it out even though I have the instructions in front of me. There's no figuring it out. The instructions are literally in front of my face. Get in there. Let's better you bust out. Okay, that locks that in place. And this is gonna lock all up in place. Even better. And beside that is the green. Still want to know why they wanted to use green here. I'm never going to know. But the want to know is going to intensify. Same with this blue and the gray. Like, why? Why do we need these specific ones? Yeah. Okay. Still unsure when I'm going to start Pokemon Emerald, by the way. Not 100% sure when I'm going to start doing that one. It's gonna be the semi-near future, but I don't have a specific date locked down on it yet. Do I want to start it this month? Do I want to start it next month? I don't know. Because I also got to start the next Grisaya game, but I still have the 2 Digimon games on the go. And Extella. I'm on and off with Power Wash. I want to do more of the Kamifuda demo because it's actually really interesting. Yeah, I gotta figure some shiz out with that. Hold on. Go. Yeah. Let's see. I'll figure it out. I'll be able to fit it all in and figure it all out again. Always do. To varying degrees of success. But I will figure it out. There we go. I'm also gonna look into for Emerald in every future Pokemon game we play now to see if I can do special thing to make it so I can have trade evos without being able to trade. If you know what I mean, wink wink. Yeah, I want to be able to do trade. I want to be able to have trade evos. Be able to use them, just so I'm not stuck with a whole bunch of random ones. Just in general, the pokes I'm not going to be able to get through the way I'm playing the games. You know? Yeah, I gotta find the thing to do that I can change that so I can get them. Which I think is usually just making it so they evolve after a certain level. Which I think is fair. Oh, no, we're done. Here we go. Alright, we good. Because, you know, maybe I want to use an Alakazam or something in a run. You never know. Maybe I want to. Maybe I don't just want Kadabra. Maybe I want Alakazam. You never know. You never will know. And then I'm still really on the fence if after Gen 3, do I immediately go to Gen 4 or do I do the Gen 1 remake? Do Fire Red or Leaf Green? It's like, is it worthwhile to do those games again? Also, this camera has just been so finicky. Okay, I'm just overthinking it, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, that one, whether I do the remakes or not is going to be a thing I decide afterward. Like, that's another thing I will leave up to you guys to vote on. Do I immediately go to Gen 4 or do I do the Gen Gen 1 remakes? Doing Fire Red or Leaf Green, and that also means, do I do the Gen 2 remakes? Yeah, it just opens up an entire different kind of can of worms. Do I redo these games I've technically already played? Also, I definitely missed one over here earlier. There we go. Well, we've got a brick of something. You can tell that's Pikachu. Okay, bag number 2 now. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't miss any pieces anywhere. As best as I can. Oh, yeah, I missed some. There we go. Just one left over? Is that it? Good lord, yeah, that is it. Just one left over. Very nice. Alright. Tea time. Now it's in. And in again. And for a third time. There we go. Not bad. These are always actually really nice to build, of this now being the third one. There. Come on. There we are. Just building that all up. Ooh. It's just a big black blob right now for you guys, but it's getting there. Just building up this inner perimeter thing. I don't know. I really don't know what to call this. It does eventually give us the little thing for the... I'm gonna screw it into the wall, which I'm never gonna do. We're never screwing these into the wall. They're nice, but they're not that nice. Okay. Also, my hands are better enough now that I can push these in without, you know, putting too much effort. I tried to do it before, ooh. It actually would have been a little bit painful. But it's okay. We'll see how they are after Monday. We'll see how my whole body is after Monday, because guess what, guys? I got more snow to shovel then. Kill me now. Yep. Nice old yan. Oh, I finally went through and deleted a whole bunch of VODs I didn't need from my hard drive again. That opened up quite a few gigs. Not that I'm hurting for space, but I mean, if I don't need it, just get rid of it. Still got all the ones that I do need for certain projects that I will get to eventually. Eventually. I don't know, don't rush me. Sometimes the motivation to do it just doesn't strike. Especially when you want to. Wow. I feel a zing at my back. That's probably not a good thing. That's probably fine. There we go. Oh, I'm actually thinking now, because I have an actual Switch, I might be able to actually physically get the newer Pokemon games. Sure, some of them are going to be kind of ass to play in general, but I mean, I can get some of the newer ones. I will put my foot down, however, on ever doing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, because those are absolute dog water from what literally everybody says. I'm not wasting my money on that. Yeah. Just so we know where I stand. On the fence about Let's Go. Very on the fence about Let's Go, Pikachu, or an Eevee. Just because, I mean, it's yet another Gen 1 remake. But, like, baby mode remake? I don't know. People say those games are still actually good. But do I want to play through Gen 1 for a potential third time? If I play through it again with Fire Red, Leaf Green? I don't know. That might be pushing it. That might be pushing it solely from the fact that it's playing the same game for a third time. And that part's done. Yep. Now it's just to cover up all this with even more bricklayers because they want to cover up more brick. Why? I don't know. I guess in the end, again, it probably just comes down to stability. I think it's 100% just because it needs to be stable. You don't need the bricks coming apart and falling apart piece by piece. So they do all this interlocking lattice work type thing going on to ensure it all stays put. Yeah, if anyone has any input on that stuff, like doing the, Gen 1, 2, and 3 remakes, I'll go up to Gen 3. I'll go up to the Gen 3 remakes because I did actually really enjoy way back. Well, not that back, far back, but I did indeed enjoy Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I enjoyed those ones a lot. I never actually played through Gen 3, obviously. Again, the farthest I got was up to Gen 2, then I just stopped playing the games completely. I never even finished Gen 2. Like, at all. And then didn't get back into Pokemon until Gen 6 with Kalos. I don't know why. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't really know what really compelled me to get back into Pokemon with Gen 6. It might have been the nostalgia bait with the mega evolutions of the Kanto starters and stuff. It might have been that. But I don't know, it got me back into Pokemon for a bit. Played through X, played through Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, played through most of Sun, and then I dropped off again. I do still have physical copies of Sun and Moon, and also physical copies of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Those two I've never opened, because I never finished Sun at that point either. But I have them. With their Steelbook variant, which is... It was weird how they did the Steelbook thing, the pre-order from Amazon. It was okay, you ordered the Steelbook, it could fit both cartridges in, but we're also going to ship you the regular Sun and Moon cases with them? So you get 3 cases, 2 of which are going to forever be empty. It's like, the hell? It's just a waste of plastic at that point, but whatever, you do you, Nintendo. Although it probably was more Amazon at that point. I don't know. I don't know who set that up. But whoever they did was not thinking of the environment. So I'm sure a few people just decided to throw out the extra cases, because, like, why am I ever going to use these cases? And yes, because I literally pre-ordered those games... Because I pre-ordered... shit. Because I had pre-ordered fucking, X. I got the Torchic with Speed Boost so I can get Blaziken, with Mega Blazikenite. Because I pre-ordered Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and played the demo. I got fucking Ash Greninja I could use. I think that was that Ash? No. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was a shiny Metagross with the Metagrossite, so it could Mega Evolve. And then it was with Sun that I got the Ash Greninja. That was it. Well, the Froakie that became Ash Greninja. Yeah. Just trying to remember all these damn pre-orders things. Some people got really screwed by pre-orders. Like, here's additional Pokemon. And others were like, okay, here's like just 100 potions. Okay, thanks. I don't need 100 potions, but cool. Kind of a shit pre-order. Okay, I feel like I'm running out of pieces that I need. Or am I, or not? No, I'm not. I'm good. There we go. Other than one spot right there that I don't have an extra piece for. And it says on the instructions not to fill it. That part's good. Okay. That's bag 4. I need bag 3 to make our wonderful, you know, swatch. So we know what is what. Oop. I will say though, having that shiny Metagross with the Mega, that I could Mega Evolve with the Metagrossite was really satisfying in the end game with the Pokemon League. I got to have I got to use this shiny Mega Metagross against Steven, who was using his normal Mega Metagross. It was a nice little mirror match, and mine was superior, of course, because I went the whole game with it. Went through that entire game with that thing. I mean, it didn't start out as a Metagross. I had to level it up all the way, but it made it. The end credits, though, I'll say, of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire that I really liked when going through the credits is all, like, the gym boss battles. It would show the gym's, like, ace Pokemon and whatever poke you use to fight it. So I would see, like, the shiny, is it Matang? I can't even remember what its Prevo form is. Is it Matang? Okay, that's one of them. Okay, I'd see, like, the shiny Beldum or shiny Matang kind of show up sometimes, so you could see that growth. But then when it did go to Steven, it was Mega Metagross for shiny Metagross. I liked that so much. Alright, swatch made. Now it's good old, making the pixels onto this pixel art. Also, the fact the game remembered what Pokemon you used to beat that ace Pokemon is actually cool. The starter showed up quite a few times, obviously. I went with... Did I go with Sceptile? Just for Mega Sceptile and his, like, tree thing? I don't think I went with Blaziken, because, again, I used a Blaziken throughout all of X and Y. Okay, well, it didn't start out as a Blaziken, it was a Torchic, but it still stands. I used it all throughout X and Y, so I think I just wanted to change it up. Or did I go with Swampert, just to have big, bulky, beefy Swampert? Yeah, you can tell it's been a very, very long time. God, I remember playing those games, and I was literally in college when I was going through those games. Every time between classes, just pull out the 3DS and start playing. And then I beat the Champion League in X and Y at my buddy's place. Me and Diantha down to our last pokes. She had her Mega Diancie, I'm pretty sure. And I had the Mega Blaziken. Mega Blaziken was one hit away from death. I'll be real, it was one hit away from death. So I had one move. I could only make one move, and I had to make sure it was, you know, the move that would just instantly kill it. Okay, what moves does Blazing can learn? Gen 6. Yeah, it was literally just Blaze Kick. The move was just Blaze Kick. It killed it. And then I became the good old Pokemon League champion of Kalos. And then got to go through the post-story. The post-game. Which was alright. It was okay, it wasn't anything fantastic. I did like the post-game more of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I'll be honest. The whole Delta episode was great. It was literally a whole other, like, mini story, making it go around the damn world to do things again. And hey, you ended up getting 2 legendaries out of it, technically. Get Rayquaza, which could Mega Evolve, and you can get Deoxys. That was cool. And then just the post-game of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire lets you get a whole bunch of other legendaries from other games. Just as random encounters through mysterious portals in the world. Or through fetch quests of other stuff. I remember spending so long trying to catch a Ho-Oh. Took a while, but I got the piece of shit. It was a lot harder to capture it then than the Ho-Oh I caught in than I caught in Gold and Silver. I mean, in Crystal. I tried to use the semi-cheat strat then of just use a quick ball. Quick balls are so broken. They get a high catch rate on the first turn they're used. So the first ball they're used right away, it's like you get a higher chance. It would catch a majority of things pretty quick. If that didn't work, if you're inside a cave or it was dark, just use a dusk ball. Yeah, I think I ended up resorting to just putting it to sleep. I don't think I used the shit, what's it called? False swipe strategy to bring it down to 1 HP. But I did catch it. So, I bet if I were to boot that game up, bring the card up right now and boot it up, they would all still be there. Now I'm hoping I didn't move any Pokemon into the Pokebank, because that service got shut down, and I was moving pokes around in there just so I could fill out Dex entries between it and X. Because I could. I sort of got into a thing of trying to literally complete the Pokedex. Paying attention to whenever codes for new mythical Pokemon dropped. New quotations. And I got pretty damn close. I think I had under 100 Pokemon left to go, if that. I got pretty close. Wonder Trade was a godsend for that, honestly. Just got so much random stuff, it was great. The Friend Safaris of Gen 6 were okay. They weren't the best way to have done a Safari Zone, but it was a good way to get some potential pokes. And how everyone had a different Safari was actually really cool. You wouldn't know what pokes you had in your Safari until, well, your friends go there and try to catch stuff in it. But sadly, with the 3DS online stuff all shut down, you can't really experience that anymore. You can't experience a lot of things anymore. Which really sucks, but it is what it is, I suppose. Time moves on, technology advances, and they can't keep running old stuff forever. Fans can only do so much with like fan servers and stuff. But it's nothing like the heydays. you know? It's like not Pokemon related, but it was a sad day when they finally shut down the Xbox 360 live service. Can't play online games with the Xbox 360 servers anymore. Those are gone. Just thinking back to it, someone I knew in high school, they had pictures of like some of the early days of the Halo 3 online servers and how there was literally like thousands of people. The entire world map was like lit up. And then just at the very end, nothing. They shut the servers down and they couldn't connect to anybody. Just seeing that was kind of sad. I was part of that. I miss those old days when the whole world would be like that and waiting, anticipating for that games like that. I never did midnight releases because it just wasn't a thing I ever did. But the modern age of gaming isn't going to have something as equivalent to like a midnight release. Waiting outside in that cold, literally at midnight for the store to open just to hand that game out to anyone that had a pre-order and whatnot. Yeah, sadly, that era of gaming and stuff is just... it's gone. It's over. Now we've got the digital age of everything. You can just order these games online or get a digital copy of them and they'll be here. And just, there you go. Enjoy. Whatever. It is what it is. Though even with the digital age, it's still kind of fuck up. Case in point being Time Stranger with Steam. Yeah, the game fucking released on the day, but I guess they didn't hand out the Steam keys yet to Steam. So no one got the game for like an hour or so after the game was already out. And it was taunted. Everyone was being taunted. Because they had a live stream going on of people playing it. It's like Steam staff or a dev or something. They were just playing Time Stranger, no problem. But no one else was the keys. The entire chat was flooded with, release the game! We did eventually get it. I mean, I did have to delay stream that day because, like, yeah, sorry guys, the game is literally just not here yet. They just haven't given me the game. Back to Pokemon. I know I've already told this brief story before, but I pre-ordered X and Y, and then, like, literally a day later, I realized, oh wait, shit, I don't own a 3DS? So, like, the next day, I go in and buy a pre-owned one. It's like, yeah, this is totally what I came here for. It was either that, or the day I went to pick up the pre-order, I also bought the fucking the 3DS. It's like, oh, I pre-ordered a game for a console I did not own. Go me. Still have that 3DS. It's not charged or anything. I don't think the battery is super good anymore, because even when it was charged up and the last time I kind of used it, it was burning through the battery real fast. But I mean, it's old now. It was used when I got it, and now it's definitely used. That thing is over 10 years old. Hell, my Xbox is like 20 years old. That thing still runs. From the last time I used it. I do want to get back to some of the 360 games I have to use on that. Because I know they will run with this capture card. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. You know me and my rambles. It's actually going really nicely. I'm quite happy. It probably helps that most of it is a single color. There is no, like, multiple shades of green, like with the Bulbasaur. It's mostly yellow. This big yellow rat. Pixel art is really cool. Yeah, another random, semi-related here because of pixel art. During like college, I'd like found someone online that just made pixel art versions of writers and Sentai characters. Up to that point, I think only, yeah, Core Uger was the most recent one, so they only had up to them. But me being me and having an old version of Photoshop at the time, it's like, they haven't made these alt versions of the Core Ugers yet, like the ones that were female, that could be male or vice versa and whatnot. And the Koryu Navy, which was the good version of Death Ryuger. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that much. I'm like, okay, I think I can work some pixel magic here myself, so I took... This is probably a bad thing, but I mean, this was purely for myself. I didn't share it anywhere. I put them into, like, the Photoshop thing, did the paint tool, and using their other ones as kind of an example, modified them to make the other version. So added a skirt to the cyan one. Gave... Shit, what the hell's his name? Gave Death Ryuger just blue arms instead of red, made his red outline on the helmet into a different shade of blue, and got rid of his special armbands to make Koryu Navy. They were all right. I will say they did turn out and look pretty decent. I've yet to find that page again. I gotta go looking again, because maybe they did eventually make them. Sadly, I think well, not sadly. I think I actually did just delete those files off my laptop then. So I don't think I have any of that anymore. But it was a nice little project I kind of just did for myself. Can I make art and stuff like that? No. Am I able to somewhat emulate it a little bit and whatnot? Yes. As seen with my thumbnails and how I try to emulate the logos of games and stuff. Using as close of a font style and colors as I can. And I do decently well. Yeah, I'm not actually artistic in any real way, shape, or form, but I can at least sort of emulate a style, in a way. Wait, what? Oh shit. fuck up? Yeah, I fucked up. Oh god. Okay, okay. Yep. How did I fuck that up? Okay. I was looking ahead at the thing next to it. There we go. Okay. What the hell was it? Some film teacher back in high school said during a project was I don't know, they may have just been saying it just to say it. But as part of kind of like a little small project, it was write like a 5-minute script for something, like an alternate ending to a movie, one of the movies we've watched in the class. I decided to go with The Matrix. I wrote my own alt ending to The Matrix. It basically starts off like the end of The Matrix, him flying away from the phone booth. But I basically turned that into him waking up from another dream. Then having a flashback to him having actually taken the blue pill, and staying in the Matrix. Him leaving his apartment and then running into Morpheus and them, running away from agents at the time. Then Neo being taken over by Smith, killing Trinity, and them capturing Morpheus so they can use his codes to invade Zion. That was my alt ending. I think she was just kind of over-exaggerating, but they said I kind of matched the Wachowski style a bit in writing that way, but I don't know. Would that be in line with how they would rate it? It might not be. It feels like a classic twist ending, it was all a dream kind of thing. I'm not sure. I mean, I took that as a hell of a compliment, and I rode that for a while. That boosted my self-confidence for a bit. I can mimic, apparently. I don't know, it's like, maybe my true calling in life could have been to be a ghostwriter? Just be a ghostwriter for a novelist. They will get the credit, but, I've been the actual one to write it, and barely anyone will know. Nah. My writing's okay. It's nothing good, nothing crazy. My writing is just my writing. I do have creative spurts from now and then, but long period of time, I think I would rely too much on the same things. And the pattern would start showing, and then it's like, yeah, okay, predictable. Yeah. Just more barren rambling, you know? Just more and more of barren rambling right now. Because that's all I do, right? I just ramble on and on and on about nothing. Okay. Doing pretty good on the Pikachu. We're almost gonna be done. We're gonna be done pretty shortly, actually. This thing was a lot quicker than the Bulbasaur. I don't know how, but it was. Sorry. I hit my mic. I'm glad they gave me a lot of H's, but they gave me a lot of the other colors and we barely used them. Like the whites, I'm never using those again. The colors for the cheeks, I'm never using those ones again, but they gave me so many. So many yellow. Just so much yellow. Oh my god, I'm actually running out of H's. Good thing we're at the end here. Won't be able to keep up for much longer. Pikachu is almost complete. It's not fat Pikachu, though. Nothing will ever be fat Pikachu anymore. We all love Chonkachu. Anyone who says they don't like Chonkachu is a liar. Alright, one more to go. One more of the pixels. Now it's going to be the black outline from bag number 4. With some of the dots from the left bag. It's going to be none of these, so we'll just move them all over. Okay. Yeah, I knew this would be a quick one. Is what it is. I might be able to guess where a lot of this is going to go. Based off of literally just how much space is there for some of these. So I'm going to take that gamble right now. Yeah, I took that gamble. In any spot that's got 3... Yep. It's working out. Yup. Yup, that worked out. I don't need to see the rest because all I'm doing is just filling in black dots. As long as the black dots go into a hole and there's no pegs sticking up, I did it. Or studs, or whatever you want to call them. Nearly there. Nearly there. And okay. It's a Pikachu. Let's see, how close was I? Well, I was off a little bit on where some of it went, but, well, the spirit was there. It's technically still correct. The best kind of correct. we go. And that. And then we just show Pikachu on there. Ta-da! It's a Pikachu on a stand. And we got a swatch again. So that's 2 swatches. Okay. Yep. And we're never going to use the mounting piece ever. So now I've got 3 of these. Okay. Yeah, that was a fast one. I knew it would be a fast one. I knew it would be a fast one. Now let me try to fix my camera now. I'm zoomed in. Give me a sec. There we go. No saving changes to that. And yeah, it's pretty close, I'd say. Okay. Yeah. Here's Pikachu. There, I can go up in my niece's room now to join the other 2, and I'll eventually track down at least Squirtle. So there's just that last one, the starter trio and Pikachu. Yeah. Schedule for tomorrow. I have Water Park Sim down as our last thing for this variety week. Yeah, County Fudo got pushed to the wayside, as did Curse Halo, but that's okay. There's more variety weeks and more time where I can spend playing those ones. Water Park Sim, I do want to try out. Is it out of season? Maybe. Do I care? No. And I will work on the schedule for next week. I can already tell you, I think you guys know what Monday is going to be. You guys already know what Monday's going to be. What did we do last Monday? Not the Monday that just passed, the Monday before that. We're going to be doing that again. It's every other Monday. Every other Monday. Which is really, really handy. But, yeah. But I'll work on the rest of that schedule tonight. That's it, that's all. For me. Yeah, I got nothing more for you guys. Yeah. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, commenting, and lurking. Appreciate it very, very much. We should be back tomorrow about 6-ish for some Water Park Sim. But until then, I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.